Welcome to another episode of Barman Saturdays. And this week I decided to take a break from, our legendary detectives collection, with movies from the 30s and 40s, a bunch of really old B movies that aren't even in color. I mean, come on. This movie's obviously better because it's in color. And I realize that's a pretty shallow opinion, but I'll admit, I'm a kind of shallow guy, but a shallow guy with a great ass. And as far as that goes, yeah, it's a reference to Red Dwarf. Even though I've never watched it, I've watched someone review it, and I definitely remember the cat saying that. So yeah, I'm throwing in an oddball reference to a series I had never even looked at. I should probably fix that at some point. But yeah, this week I decided to bust out Rush Hour. As far as Rush Hour is concerned, I'm a bit lukewarm towards it. I mean, I like the action bits well enough, and I like Jackie Chan, so it's always cool to have him around, because, Jackie Chan adventures. Let's not forget that movie we watched where he was playing Son Goku a while back, the great sage. So, we got that going for him, just a very accomplished actor who's willing to die to make a movie. On the other hand, we have Chris Tucker, whose attempts at comedy are somewhat irritating for me because I don't like his high-pitched voice when he's trying to do some of his jokes. His way of trying to deliver them just grates, underneath my skin. It's like nails on a chalkboard or something. Just, make it stop. Hopefully, he's better in the sequel, but I'll find out when I watch it, I suppose. But yeah, as far as the film itself goes, lukewarm. I mean, you got your standard action bits. I really wish we had some more crazy action bits with Jackie Chan, because we only see him, basically use a steering wheel as a weapon in this movie. I was gonna say game there for a second. Jeez, I got video games on the mind all the time, but we don't have anything really crazy like fighting with a ladder or seeing him dress up as Chun-Li like in City Hunter. Just something completely off the wall, that's just balls out insane. A steering wheel doesn't seem that crazy. I mean, it's basically, a wheel, like a chakram or something. Albeit it's pretty dull, but you can still smack someone pretty hard with a steering wheel, I'm sure. Ugh. So yeah, it doesn't seem like that crazy of a pick for, a weapon, at a moment's notice. But I have to wonder, how many injuries Jackie sustained while making this movie. I should maybe look into that someday. I can't imagine it was too bad, since I don't think we had anything too crazy as far as stunts go. Besides when he dropped down from that high height onto the curtain and slid. But I'm going to assume no one in their right mind will let him fall from that height, and just let him risk death, in case they missed. So, I'm assuming there was some safety wires or something there we just couldn't see or were edited out later, hopefully. I mean, Jackie Chan's known for doing some crazy stunts, like when he's doing that clock tower scene in one movie, he's just holding onto the hands and he just let himself, fall off, and then he's like, what, I don't like that first take. We're going to have to do it 2 more times. The dude's dedicated to being really realistic, so I hope he didn't, decide to just drop from, like, what looked like 50 stories, not 50 stories, like 5 stories or something in the air, just fall on a curtain and slide down to safety, because that would be kind of insane. Even for him, I would assume. As far as the story goes, pretty basic, for a cop film, I suppose. We gotta rescue a kidnapped person who's been kidnapped by people that want a big ransom. So, nothing too out there, so I'm not too thrilled by the story, because it's pretty standard fare. It just tries to liven itself up with some comedy bits that, like I said, with Chris Tucker's attempts at comedic delivery being, a mixed bag for me. I mean, in fact, probably one of my favorite scenes in the movie is watching Jackie Chan fight 2 guys simultaneously while trying to save an ancient Chinese vase. And we all know as soon as you start watching the scene, that vase is going to get destroyed as soon as that fight's over. And of course it was. But I've still laughed at it, even though I saw it coming. Because jokes are all about the timing. What can I say? Though sometimes they can be horribly predictable. Sort of like when I make terrible one-liners. Especially when I'm when I was doing that mono rock run about, rocking people's world. I just couldn't come up with many rock puns. I'm sorry. And I know I went off a lot of tangents with this, but that's just how it goes. I mean, there's outside of, the action bits and stuff, there's just not much about this film that, I really care to talk about. Just isn't as memorable as some other movies I've watched. I mean, it's not the best action film, but it's good enough, if you're looking for something to be mildly entertained with for a while. Till next time, then. See ya.